Hello everyone and welcome to another Gamereactor news video. I am Maunus and today, well, the saga of Microsoft purchasing ZeniMax Studios and thereby Bethesda continues. Because if you've not been living under a rock for the past couple of days, well, it just so happened that Microsoft outright bought ZeniMax and thereby now controls Bethesda, which, if you didn't know, is sitting on IPs as significant as The Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, Wolfenstein, Dishonored, the upcoming Starfield, Prey. Well, the list goes on and on. As you can see in the photo right there, just some of the franchises that Microsoft now controls. It is currently unclear whether these will become Xbox exclusives, whether or not they will be held off from PlayStation 5 in the future. Right now, we at least know that Microsoft might not be done. So, while the initial reports say that Microsoft spent around, thereabouts of $2.5 billion constructing new studios and purchasing others outright, such as Obsidian Entertainment and Double Fine, and $7.5 billion purchasing the ZeniMax deal, which I believe it is valued at. The main thing here is that Microsoft isn't done, and that is what leads us to the next order of business here. And this is essentially a new interview from CNET, in which Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella basically said that they are currently considering buying even more video game companies. This is from an interview, again, that CNET did just a little while ago. And the main thing here is that Satya Nadella was asked about the future of Microsoft and adding more studios to the portfolio. And he said, "You can't wake up one day and say, 'Let me build a game studio.'" That is why that Microsoft will consider buying even more video game companies in the future. Now, this isn't an outright promise. That is very important. Microsoft does not specifically say that they have concrete plans in motion to purchase more game studios. They simply say that this is a strategy that they feel can be successful down the line and that they will not rule out what will happen in the future. Now, it does outright depend on how Game Pass subscription numbers now do over the next couple of years, whether or not adding these iconic Bethesda franchises will affect the sale of Xbox consoles, whether or not it will result in a growing amount of Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, all of that stuff. It basically has to amount to something that Microsoft now has new studios in the pipeline working with them in order to bolster the overall value of something like Game Pass and, of course, bringing new customers into the Microsoft ecosystem. But for now, it is a tantalizing peek into the future plans of Microsoft, which seemingly has really deep pockets on this one. So we'll be monitoring the situation closely. Hopefully you are too. So stay tuned to your Gamereactor domain of choice, and we'll follow this situation as it develops over the next weeks, months, and even years. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next news video.